Hello, my gorgeous Cancers. This is your love related reading. How do they see you? Whoa. And how do you see them? Okay. In December, okay. I'm a little bit late, so these energies came before the past 2 weeks throughout December, okay, up to the end of this year. On the right hand side, Cancer, how do they see you? On the left hand side, how do you potentially see them? We're gonna look into the hypothetical possible blockage between you two, as well as the outcome, okay? All right then. So I'm very chilled. I hope you don't mind me. I had to change my recording device because my iPad got to be updated, so I've switched it off and I have no idea how to do with Apple. I don't like Apple, though I like the quality of the videos. So I hope you can hear me well. So how do they see you? This is gonna be quite a brief reading, okay, before the Christmas. And check out my channel right before Christmas, right before 23rd, 24th, because I'm going to be posting some life purpose readings for 2020, which I think are very important for all of us to see what is our path in terms of career, what job should we be doing, etc, etc. But anyway, now let's focus on our love reading. How do they see you, my lovely Cancers? The person you're thinking of right now and the way they view you. Whoa. One card. Two more cards. Oh. Okay. Wow. They flipped. So they view, my dear Cancer, with King of Pentacles. Someone who's a provider, as someone who's very, very practical, very good with money, okay? And this is very much like you, Cancers. Please let me know if my voice goes with, with the recording, because I can see the recording and I feel like it's a little bit delayed. I mean, the recording, not the voice, but like voice goes fast and then the recording. It's kind of weird for me. Anyway, the view of King of Pentacles, someone who's a provider. You provide to your family. You will go to work and pretty much you'll work your ass off to make money for yourself and for your family. You are a great teacher. You're helping people to succeed. But we're talking about love. So they see you as someone who's very stable, very good with money. You've got your, your shit together. Excuse my language, oh my goodness. You've got everything together. You're practical, you're stable. If you haven't got money, if you haven't got food on the table, you go and earn the money, you make your own money. But you are really, really very much a family person. So whatever you're doing in your daily life, working every single day is about, working for your family. So they know you're very family orientated person, and they love this about you, Cancer. However, so that's something they love about you. They know you're financially stable. They know that if they were to be with you, if you're not together, you will take care of them. You will take care of the family. You'll be a fantastic provider, very caring, definitely successful. However, they see you also with 9 of Swords in a reverse position and 5 of Pentacles in a reverse position. It's nice that I flipped in a reverse position, because I think the reason why you're focusing on your money right now, because that's what it is with King of Pentacles. You're focusing on your money, or you've been in December on being financially stable. Money is important to you for some reasons, okay? Maybe because we've got Venus and Capricorn, you need stability, because in the past, Cancer, someone or a situation left you out in the cold and you had no help, no support. The situation that put you through a lot of pain, okay? Situation of which probably love. Maybe someone broke your heart in the past, and you couldn't forget about it. It took you ages, weeks, months, even years to get over the situation. It affected you possibly mentally, okay? And by being affected mentally, you ended up losing finances, Pentacles, okay? So you felt like in this picture, this person got left out in the cold. It's cold outside. They haven't got enough clothes, okay? There was no help for you available. Maybe you didn't ask for help because you might have had experience a depression, something really, kept you locked in your house for quite a long time, or kept you locked in your head for quite a long time. Thank God it's over, because that's in a reverse position. Okay, something, maybe you gave your heart to someone, because we're talking about love. So this person knows you went through something difficult in your life that changed you forever, Cancer. This is why you are the King of Pentacles. You always making sure that you are good with money, that you are stable, you're practical. Because I feel like maybe you follow your emotions to such an extent in the past that you ended up losing yourself in it. Okay, someone maybe betrayed you, someone broke up with you, whatever it was. This left you feeling hopeless, upset, possibly depressed for quite a long time. You were living in your head. You might have lost a job. You might have lost everything you work for, Cancer. So, and this person, maybe you've talked to them, they know about this, and maybe they caused this. I'm not sure, Cancer, okay? However, that's why you're so practical these days. King of Pentacles. This is a Earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is a family provider. This is someone who knows how to multiply the money. Very, 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 very good with money. Very practical. So you've learned your lesson from, losing in love. Someone put you through a situation in love in the past that made you lose yourself. It affected your work, your emotions, okay? But now you got it all together. This either a new person, maybe you told them about this, maybe it's an old person, they're watching you and they know what they put you through, okay, Cancer. But now, you sitting on your throne, you're like, I'm here, I went through hell, I felt completely, hopeless, but here I am. Stronger than ever, practical from now, being practical in love. It is a good approach, and you're probably feeling like this week, definitely, because of Capricorn in Venus in Capricorn. So let's see, how do you view them potentially, my lovely Cancer? Whoa, 10 of Wands. This is someone who maybe is taking a break from you, my lovely Cancer. Maybe this person felt like this connection maybe with you. I don't know, remember the sides can go vice versa. This person had a lot of emotional burden. Maybe this was caused by this connection, or maybe they had other external factor affecting them, okay? And they already chosen, to take a break from this connection, okay? They felt like it was too much emotionally for them to handle, okay? Now let's see, how else do you view them, my lovely Cancer? And you view them with Page of Wands. Maybe you were dealing with another water star sign, Pisces. Maybe they're having a new beginning, okay? Or maybe you think that they are about to have a new beginning, okay? Maybe something creative. Maybe they're an artist. There might be also a water star sign, okay? Maybe they walked away and they're having a new beginning, or maybe they had a new beginning somewhere else, and this is why you were like, it really, really hit you hard, okay? You also view them with, let's get a nice card. Wow, oh my goodness, these two cards, ooh, in a reverse position. I mean, they flipped, the Devil and the Magician. So this person in the past, wow, Cancer, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like someone here, whoever you were with, they might have manipulated you a little bit, or they might have were focusing more on the negatives of your personality rather than positives, with the Magician in reverse position. And the connection was toxic, okay? They brought, maybe they were in a third-party situation. Maybe you were one of many, if that makes sense, okay? Either way, this is in a reverse position, so you think that, you maybe think they don't want to manifest anything with you because maybe there's someone else here, okay? Either way, you think they manipulate you and they brought you some negative toxic energy here, okay? I don't think it bothers you much they're having a new beginning here with Page of Wands. It doesn't bother you much because here, this is where you are. I feel like this situation and that they possibly put you through in the past, okay, actually made you stronger and helped you to get yourself together and understand that you got to be stable first. You got to be secure, okay, before you're not gonna allow anyone ever again to leave you out in the cold with no support, okay? It's like you've learned from this situation. So let's look into the main blockage between you two. I'm not saying the blockage is, because I think like the situation here is not really present, but we're talking about how the past possibly affecting you and how someone you're thinking of is looking at you, how you're looking at them. So what's the main blockage? Oh my goodness, just one card. What's the main blockage? Okay, King of Swords. Oh my goodness, so it was there, then I kept shuffling, came back. If it's meant to be, it always comes back. King of Swords. So this is about telling the truth. This is about seeing the truth, okay? This is about communication also, okay? King of Swords is someone who really guards their heart, and this is about a very logical communication, okay? This is about looking at facts, looking at actions, not really looking at words, but looking at, looking at logic. What does your mind dictate you, and going from there. So I think the blockage is that there were communication issues here. Okay, maybe someone got cut off. Maybe someone was more logical than, more analytical rather than emotional, okay? And you're very emotional, and maybe they couldn't handle this, Cancer. Look at this. They thought that was too much for them. I feel like, if you get 2 water star signs, possibly, I'm just saying, could be an example. I feel like there might be too much of emotions, okay? I think if you got, like, I believe personally, if you got earth sign, and you've got a water sign and water sign, it's like you two could be so emotional that it could become an issue, okay? But the blockage is King of Swords, okay? Being analytical. So someone maybe made an analytical decision, or someone could have smelled a rat, or could have detected some lies, okay? Someone here maybe wasn't telling the truth, and someone could see through the other person, could see what was happening, okay? Someone found out the truth, okay? They smelled the bullshit and they cut it off. Maybe it's you, Cancer. You cut it off the moment you felt that possibly there was another person involved in this situation, or that this person was manipulating you. Because maybe they wanted to have a new beginning somewhere else while still entertaining you. That kind of energy. Let's clarify the blockage, King of Swords, okay? Communicating from logic, communication issues. This is King of Swords. Or, seeing, feeling, not even, because it's not about feeling, King of Swords is about, maybe you saw something with your own eyes, maybe you've seen it, you've had your facts about this person not being truthful, and you cut it off, and you're like, you were out. One day you were just out. Let's clarify the King of Swords. I saw soulmates, I saw betrayal. Let's see what else. Let's keep it positive. It's Christmas. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Maybe, the communication was about 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you saw someone being married. Maybe you found out they were married, Cancer, okay? Or maybe you wanted a commitment. Maybe you wanted to manifest something like a commitment, marriage with them, okay? But it wasn't vice versa. Commitment. Someone wanted a commitment, but there was no communication about it. King of Swords. Let's clarify it. Okay, 5 of Swords. So someone felt like, this was Short-term victory. Again, someone felt a little bit betrayed, defeated, like they thought that this was going towards commitment, towards marriage, but there was no communication about it, or there was something that made you realize that it was never gonna happen. So what is the outcome for you and the person you're dealing with? My lovely Cancer, what is the outcome? Whoa, 2 cards fell out. Oh my goodness. Ooh, all right. 10 of Pentacles in reverse position again. Okay, we've already had this. So commitment in reverse position. If you wanted a marriage from this person, or commitment, if you wanted stability, stable offer from them, you know, it's not stable. This person won't make you stable, okay? We've got a Death though in reverse position, so I feel like, you know, the cycle is not over here with this person, okay? It's not over. But the outcome is the lack of stability in the situation. If you want a marriage and get with them and have something stable, it's not happening. At the same time, the cycle is not finished. So it's like you may be hoping that they'll wake up and they will give you this, you know, stable offer. But something's like a repetitive cycle, and someone keeps thinking, you know, I hope that this time, you know, they're gonna offer me something stable. It's a toxic feeling here. It's like someone here keeps repeating a negative cycle, okay? Maybe you've been dealing with someone who wasn't stable, who couldn't give you stability. But the cycle is not finished with this person here, okay? Maybe you're still hoping that they would give you that stability, but I feel like, you know, this is why you had to work on your stability, okay? I hope this makes sense. Let's clarify. Like you haven't closed your heart on them, despite knowing you're not gonna get what you hoping for, at least not in December. What's the outcome? Okay, it is a karmic connection. Got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? It's a karmic connection. So it's gonna be difficult, okay? It's like destiny, you know, you got to leave it to a destiny. Oh my goodness, Queen of Wands. We've got here Queen of Wands in a reverse position. Okay, you might be dealing with a fire star sign, someone who's got fire in the astrological chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but more than anything, someone's creativity is blocked here, okay? Someone is blocked creatively because they're not feeling stable financially, possibly, and they're repeating the same mistake over and over again. Maybe it's them as well, okay? But if you were hoping for marriage from this person, no, the cycle with them is not finished. You know, whatever you've been experiencing, you might end up repeating the same situations with them over and over again, okay? It's a karmic connection, okay? It's best leave it to the universe, they say. But I genuinely feel like, you know, I don't like the Death in the reverse position, because I feel like you can't finish the cycle that maybe needs to be finished. We're not sure. It's like you got to leave it here. It's according to this, you got to leave it and see how it goes. Leave it to the universe. It might be just need to be, sometimes it's just got to be left and live your life, you know. Try not to think about it. Focus on you. So what is the piece of advice for my Cancers? Piece of advice for my Cancers. 1 card, 2 cards. Okay. The Moon. You might be dealing with Cancer again. Moon. I got another water star sign. But Cancer, it's the Moon is also about, you know, living in the past. Is there something from the past that you got to heal, Cancer? Because here someone is feeling defensive and someone is defending the choices, the words, okay? You know, don't allow this person to attack you, to corner you, question you. Don't feel like you have to, you know, I think they may come and, you know, talk to you about something from the past. you know, maybe something hasn't been healed in your heart. Maybe something happened between you two in the past, and you know, and this person might be asking you questions about it, and by asking those questions you might be feeling cornered, like you got to defend yourself, but you don't have to. It's like you're fighting for what you believe. You're feeling defensive. Someone here is feeling defensive. The moon, there are some secrets here, okay? Or maybe this is you asking them, you know, what's going on? Can you tell me what is going on? You know, can you define yourself? You don't really want 10 of Pentacles with me, but at the same time you don't want to finish the cycle with me. So what is it that you want? And every time you ask them questions, these are the questions, talking about emotions, they getting defensive, okay? Maybe there's something from the past that makes them or made them who they are today, and maybe that's why it's like there are some karmic lessons, you know, they need to learn, and maybe they're running away from stability, okay, for that reason. Let's clarify the piece of advice. Planning, being patient, pressing pause button for now. Again, you know, you don't need to manifest anything with them right now. Magician in reverse position. For now, we've got 3 cards telling you do not manifest anything yet. There's no need in December. Be patient, wait. Just press pause button for now. Okay, maybe there's something they need to sort out and you can't, you know, you're gonna influence over it. But what happened in the past? Why were you in this position, you know? Maybe something hurt you, maybe they hurt you. 9 of Swords in reverse position. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So you see in the past, you had the chance to make a change in your life, but you refused to do so because you were holding on to security. You were afraid to take a risk. And then you were regretting. Maybe you missed out, you know, in love in the past because you couldn't take a risk. So this time you are like, you know, if there is ever a chance for me to be happy, if I ever meet or come face to face with real love, with soulmate, this time I'll make sure I'm practical, okay? So I can take a risk. Because I feel like it's kind of a different story to what I said before, right? By like you being holding on to security in the past, okay? Being afraid, you were so afraid of love in the past that you rejected some love and chose practicality, stability. Maybe because you were lacking it, you know, you didn't have much. And now you've got loads, and you've got loads, Cancer. You've got money, stable job, you're stable. So that in the past, this won't be repeated. So you don't lose someone or something. Because you might be, because sometimes we're afraid if we don't have enough money, if we don't have, we're just afraid of losing something stable sometimes, right? So we may, you know, choose to stay with something that is not fulfilling, but it's gonna, you know, protect us from being left out in the cold. Let's clarify being left out in the cold in the past for Cancer. Okay, oh my goodness, Cancer. So yes, maybe there was a third party situation, but I don't know, there are many of you out there. Maybe I feel like, you know, someone's heart got broken. Maybe you chose to stay with someone, Cancer, because it was easier, because it was comfortable, stable, okay? But that actually broke your heart. That broke your heart. A very messy reading. I hope this makes sense. The bottom of the deck is communication. Oh, we've got 2. Okay, let me just shuffle the cards because I got a bit messed up. Let's just shuffle the cards and see what's the bottom of the deck this time. Ooh, so painful ending. Something's coming to the end, some kind of a cycle. Okay, it's coming to the end, okay? Maybe here we are talking about the past. We've got the King of Cups, the reverse position. And yes, you know, someone's love, maybe you rejected someone's love, could be a love of someone, maybe you didn't show your emotions to someone, but that's because you know, that's the main, you know, you took ages to show how you felt about someone because you were afraid. You were just so afraid, and in the end it broke your heart. So this time around, you know that if you ever come face to face with love, you're gonna take a risk. You're gonna take a bloody risk. So let me get you a spirit guide, animal spirit guide. This was supposed to be a short reading, so one more card, just one more card for my lovely Cancers. Penguin. Beautiful. Cancer, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Beautiful. So let me see what else can we say about Penguin. You've been through hardship in your life, sometimes gracefully, sometimes awkwardly. Yes, they've taught you life lessons that have been invaluable in forming the person you are today, Cancer. These experiences have influenced the kind of personality and character you possess. I've just said that, right? That's why you're here, because you had to fight for this. However, the path you have taken has ultimately been influenced by the choices you've made in response to those experiences. This is especially true of your most recent cycle, one that has presented many challenges that you've dealt with successfully. That period of travel is passing, and whether or not you're aware of it, it has contributed significantly to your spiritual growth. So emerging from this period, Cancer, you'll still be faced with a few challenges, but you'll really face them with the courage and inner strength you've mastered during this period of struggle. I've realized that there's lots of spelling mistakes in this little booklet. I don't know, you know, where was this printed out. Anyway, your faith in life is make conscious and deliberate choices, because that's your priority right now. And this will dramatically alter and change your life. So stay determined, penguin, Cancer, and remember the darkness is over, and you had to go for this to be where you are today, to be practical. So when you come in face with love next time, you'll be able to take a risk in love. Okay? Yes, that's the thing. Cancers, thank you, and please tune in for the readings for the career path, life purpose I'll be doing next week. Thank you, love you, bye.